Day, everyone. So, before we have our topic today, let us have first this unlocking content vocabulary. I would like you to take a look on this picture. I would like you to analyze what you see in the picture. What do you think is the illustration trying to convey? That is right. The illustration is trying to show that the COVID-19 relief funds were not distributed fairly. In the cartoon, the pot labeled COVID relief represents the national budget meant to help people during the pandemic. However, the biggest portion of that relief is showing to state and local governments, symbolized by the huge overflowing bowl being carried by officials. This suggests that the government units are receiving more than enough support. Meanwhile, ordinary citizens, represented by people holding small, nearly empty bowls, are only being given a tiny drop of relief. The cartoon exaggerates this contrast to highlight the idea that regular people who need help the most may not be receiving enough aid. Overall, the illustration communicates the artist's criticism that government officials or agencies might be benefiting more than the public during a crisis. Question number two. Where do you usually see these kinds of illustrations? You are correct. These kinds of illustrations are called editorial cartoons or political cartoons, and they are usually seen in the opinion or editorial sections of newspapers. They appear alongside articles that express viewpoints or commentary about current events, public issues, or government actions. Their purpose is not just to entertain, but also to provoke thought, raise questions, or spark discussion among readers. Today, editorial cartoons are only very common online. News websites, digital magazines, and social media pages of cartoonists regularly publish these drawings. People often share them on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and news blogs because they visually summarize complex issues in a simple and often humorous way. Their accessibility online makes them effective tools for raising awareness and encouraging public conversation. Editorial cartoons. Editorial cartoons are drawings that visually express the cartoonist's personal ideas, opinions, or criticisms about current events, social issues, or political matters. They often use humor, symbolism, and exaggeration to make a point more clearly and powerfully. While the message usually represents the artist's perspective, it can also reflect the beliefs or stance of the newspaper or publication where it appears, helping guide readers to think more deeply about important issues. Satire is a literary and artistic technique that uses humor, irony, sarcasm, or ridicule to expose the flaws, mistakes, or wrongdoings of individuals, groups, or society. Its purpose is not only to entertain but also to encourage people to reflect on issues and inspire change by highlighting what is foolish, unfair, or problematic. Through exaggeration and clever criticism, satire helps audiences see deeper truths in a light, memorable way. Editorial cartoon and tools used in creating editorial cartoon. Editorial cartoons are often called political cartoons because many of them focus on government actions, political events, and issues affecting society. They use drawings, symbols, and humor to comment on politicians, public decisions, and current affairs in a way that is easy for readers to understand. By representing by presenting political ideas visually, these cartoons encourage people to think critically about what is happening in their community or country. Ang mga editorial cartoon ay inilalathala sa mga mass media tulad ng pahayagan, newspaper at maging sa mga website. Makikita rin ngayon ang mga political cartoon sa social media kung saan mabilis itong naipapamahagi at nakikita ng mas maraming tao. Ginagamit ang mga ito upang mapahayag ng opinyon o komentaryo tungkol sa mahalagang issue sa paraang simple, malinaw at madalas ay may halong humor. Ang editorial cartoons ay nakabatay sa mga kasalukuyang pangyayari kaya't kailangan itong gawin ng mas mabilis upang umabot sa takdang oras ng publikasyon. Dahil dito, ang mga cartoonist ay madalas gumagawa ng 5 o 6 na cartoon bawat linggo upang masigurong napapanahon at relevant ang kanilang obra. Ipinapakita nito na mahalaga ang pagiging maagap at updated ng cartoonist upang epektibong maipahayag ang komentaryo nila tungkol sa isyong nangyayari sa lipunan. Ang editorial cartoons tulad ng mga nakasulat na editorial ay may layuning magturo at magpaisip sa mga mambabasa. Nilalayon nilang himukin ang tao na pagtuunan ng pansin at unawain ang mahalagang isyong politikal sa kasalukuyan. Sa simple ngunit makabuluhang paraan, ginagawang mas madali ng mga cartoon ang pag-intindi sa mga mas mahalagang issue. Ang editorial cartoons ay dapat gumamit ng mga simbolo, larawan at salitang madaling maunawaan ng mga mambabasa. Mahalaga ito upang mabilis nilang makuha ang mensahe o komentaryong ipinapakita sa cartoon. Kapag pamilyar ang visual o verbal na bukabularyo, mas epektibong na ipapahayag ang opinyon tungkol sa isang issue. A cartoonist use the following tools in creating political cartoons. Una, ang caricature ay larawan ng mga kilalang tao kung saan pinalalaki o binibigyang diin ang ilang pisikal na katangian nila. Isang halimbawa nito ay ang kanariwang ipinapakita si Donald Trump na may nakataas na daliri sa caricature. Pangalawa, ang stereotypes. Ito ay paunang larawan o imahe na ginagamit para kumakatawan sa isang partikular na grupo. Halimbawa, ang karaniwang cartoon na ina ay may magulong buhok, nakasuot ng apron at may hawak na sumisigaw na sanggol. Ikatlo, ang simbolo or symbols ay larawan na kumakatawan sa isang bagay batay sa tradisyon. Halimbawa, ang kalapati ay simbolo ng kapayapaan. Analogies o analohiya. Ito ay paghahambing na nagpapakita na ang isang bagay ay kahalintulad ng iba. Halimbawa, maaaring gamitin ng cartoonist ang pamagat na sikat na kanta o pelikula upang magkomento sa kasalukuyang pampulitikang pangyayari. Humor. Ang humor ay kakayahang magpatawa o magpakita ng nakakatawa, katawa-tawa o nakakalitong bagay. Due to the political nature of editorial cartoons, they are often satirical in nature. So, paano naman natin ngayon i-evaluate ang editorial cartoon? Ang mahusay na editorial cartoon ay pinagsama-sama ang malinaw na pagguhit at mahusay na pagsulat. Ang mahusay na editorial cartoon ay nagpapahayag ng malinaw at madaling nakikilalang pananaw o opinyon. Tandaan din, hindi maunawaan ang cartoon kung titingnan lamang ang mga salita o larawan. Kailangan basahin at tingnan ang parehong salita at larawan upang maunawaan ang mensahe ng cartoonist. Para naman po sa group activity, you are going to create an editorial cartoon. So you will read the current news today. So yung mga nababalita ngayon, yung mga latest na balita sa ating bansa. Based on your reading, create an editorial cartoon that reflects your opinion of a current issue. Make sure to use clear drawing and good writing in developing your cartoon. Use two or more tools in creating an editorial cartoon. So gagamit kayo dito ng mga simbolo. Pwede rin gumamit ng mga stereotyping, yung mga natutunan nyo kanina. These can be drawn in a cartolina. The groups should present their work in class. So meron lamang isa na representative kada grupo na magpe-present nito sa klase. Para naman po sa individual work, Activity 5, you are going to analyze the editorial cartoon on the right. You are going to write a short paragraph about the opinion, point of view, or message that the cartoonist was trying to convey. Identify all the possible tools used to convey that message and provide an explanation for each. So yun lamang po and maraming salamat.